What did I miss? I'm going to read some scriptures from Mark chapter 6. And around this time, Jesus has sent his disciples out to preach the gospel. They were traveling in order for them to go out and preach. So they didn't just go door to door. They actually traveled to different places. When they came back, they told Jesus all about it. And I'm going to pick up and start reading in verses 31 to 33. Then, because so many people were coming and going that they did not even have a chance to eat, he said to them, and they're saying Jesus said to them, "Come with me by yourselves to a quiet place and get some rest." So they went away by themselves in a boat to a solitary place. But many who saw them leaving recognized them and ran on foot from all the towns and got there ahead of them. So Jesus knew that they were tired, and he offers for them to go to a quiet place, and that was the plan. But a crowd was waiting for them when they got there. It was at this time that Jesus actually fed the 5,000 people that were there. And he did this with only 5 loaves of bread and 2 fish, which is a miracle in and of itself. Is something that we as human beings can't even fathom, but it did happen. And now I'll read in verse 45. Immediately, Jesus made his disciples get into the boat. This is after he fed the 5,000. Immediately, Jesus made his disciples get into the boat and go on ahead of him to Bethsaida while he dismissed the crowd. So he did join them later, and that was the time that he actually performed another miracle, and he walked on water. He ended up telling them when he walked on water, because they were afraid. They thought it was a ghost. But he told them, "It's me, don't be afraid." And then he ended up getting into the boat with them. And now I'll read verses 51 to 52. Then he climbed into the boat with them, and the wind died down. They were completely amazed, for they had not understood about the loaves. Their hearts were hardened. So they were amazed at him walking on water. They weren't amazed at him feeding the 5,000 people with 5 loaves of bread and 2 fish. And the reason that they weren't amazed at that is because their hearts were hardened. This story makes me wonder if their hearts were hardened because they were tired. When we're tired, we're not always in tune to everything that's going on and the magnitude at which it's going on. And then it made me wonder, how many times have I hardened my own heart because I was tired? How many miracles did I miss? My encouraging scripture is going to be in Psalm chapter 46, verse 10. He says, "Be still and know that I am God. I will be exalted among the nations. I will be exalted in the earth."